So, first of all, I'll just show you this. I could not get it into my PPT, so I've just opened the thing. Share it with you here. Share screen. So, okay, so how many of you love sweets, have a sweet tooth? Yes. How many of you cannot?
My story is same mostly just like you. अभी भी मैं इतना बैठ के खा के आई हूँ खूब मीठा ना.
So just tell me how many of you are, how many of you have a sweet tooth? Those of you who have a sweet tooth, look at these mithais. Or any mithai that you are very close to. Today you pick up one mithai which is like it's irresistible. Those of you have a sweet tooth. One mithai, one sweet. It could be chocolates also. It could be any sweet which is there in that mithai shop in your city, in your town, and whenever you pass that place, across that place, you have the tendency to just enter and no, just one, not more, just one or two. It's like then you eat and then you feel guilty. After having it, you feel guilty. So go through that, bring that image in your mind and feel that saliva coming out. Your mouth is releasing that saliva when it is there in your mind. Okay. Those of you who have an inclination for salty stuff, salty fatty salty stuff, cokes, chips, bring them to your mind. And look at this picture. If anything is there, it's like you can't resist this salty stuff. Look at it. Or anything that comes to your mind. Which one, where you're very close to, like you can't resist that food. Bring that food particularly, okay? We are not doing overall craving today. It doesn't work that way. One by one, you have to hit which one. All right. So you see these pictures, and if you are getting your saliva out, then it's a very good sign. Okay. Coming back. All right. So now what you do is breathe in and breathe out. Just breathe in and out. Bring that image of that particular sweet. I'm doing a jalebi today because last week I ate one full plate of jalebi. Like there were 5, 6 jalebis, very heavy, heavy ones. I could not stop myself. So I'm working on the jalebi. I thought it was gone. The entire sweet doesn't go away. One by one, that crunchy jalebis, ghee mein tale hue. So bring that into your mind. Khaja. Yes. Monica says, Erika. Jaita says, me. Smita, yes. I never had, but recently craving for it, Monica says. Sindhu says, Khaja. Yes, me too, Khaja. Jaita says, pizza. Sindhu is Coke and fries. Okay, Erika says, bread. Okay, good. Anu Gopalan, chaat. Oh my God, yes, yes, yes. All of these foods, food craving. And the thing is that once we have that food, we want to have more of it. It is not satiating also. And when you have had more, you feel guilty. We go on a guilt trip. Oh, why did I eat this? I shouldn't have eaten this. Now my stomach is bloating. I'm not feeling good. All these thoughts. Luchi, yes, right, the luchi bhaji. हमारे यहाँ पे भी होता है. So bring that particular food into your mind and allow your saliva to come out. Think about it. Really thinking about it now. And then give yourself a number. In a scale of 1 to 10, how irresistible is that for you? How irresistible? Like in a scale of 1 to 10, you see a plate of garma garam jalebis. I see a plate of garma. Oh my God, 10 on 10. I can't leave it there. It's not possible for me. 15. जयिता को 15 आता है 10 में से. So it's so true. So true. Yes. So yeah, just give yourself a number. Sindhu says 10, 10 on 10. Oh, good. Done? Okay, now breathe in and breathe out. Even though Priyanka ko bhi 10 aaya, very nice. Even though I have this craving, think about your item in your mind. I have this craving for this particular food. Iska naam le lo. I will, each time I say, in my mind, I'll say jalebi. Even though I have this craving for name the food, and I can't resist it. I really can't resist it. Despite this very weird feeling, I choose to love, accept, honor, and trust myself completely. Even though I have this food craving for this particular food, and whenever I think of it, I really can't stop myself from eating it. And then I feel bad about it. I feel guilty. I feel bloated. I know my body doesn't want this. I know I am eating it emotionally. It just helps me to suppress some emotion. And despite this, I choose to love, accept, honor, and trust myself completely. Even though I have this desire for this particular food, I'm so obsessed by this pastry, cake, luchi, whatever, name it. And it's there in my mind. Somebody offers me a plate of this, I can't resist myself. Even though I'm trying to be as healthy, trying to eat as healthy, the healthiest food, cutting down on carbs, cutting down on other stuff. But here, when I see this plate of this magic food or this tempting food, I just cannot resist myself. And I feel so guilty and bad after it. Despite these thoughts, feelings, and emotions, I choose to love, accept, honor, and trust myself completely. Okay. I have this food craving from here. I have this food craving. I have this craving for this particular food. This craving, I'm so obsessed with this food. I am so obsessed with this food. Somebody brings me a plate of this, I can't resist it. Now, even now thinking of it, I'm getting my saliva in my mouth. Keep tapping. And I can feel the emotion, the feeling in my body. If I understand this emotion and I go into my subtle feeling, I can feel my chest, my heartbeat. I can feel the feeling of wanting it in my body. That very strong wanting in my body. Think about it and feel the feeling in the body, the strong wanting. I want it so strong. I want it now. I want it now. I want to eat it now. It makes me feel so happy. It makes me feel good. And I can feel the feeling in my body. Wherever in your body you can feel the sensation of wanting it, the feeling of wanting this, you will observe that there is a strong feeling in the body whenever you think about that particular mithai or the sweet, the chocolate, the coke, the french fries. Think about them and feel the feeling in the body. Keep tapping. Your chest will pound, or you will feel the feeling in your stomach, back, anywhere in the body, you will feel it. Keep tapping and feel the feeling. Allow the saliva to come out. We are intensifying the feeling. This feeling in my body, this wanting for this food, whatever food you are working on today, pick that one particular food and think about it in your mind and just keep tapping this craving for this food. I want it now. I want to eat it now. I really love this food. I really love this food. What if I don't get to eat this food? What if I don't get to eat this food now? I don't know. It just makes me feel so happy when I eat it. My mind is so happy. My mind feels so happy. I know it's a temporary pleasure. It's only a craving that lasts a few seconds. And I cannot let go of it. I love this feeling when this food is in my mouth. Once it reaches the stomach, very soon I realize the bloating and the feeling bad in my whole body. And I understand it very well. It doesn't nourish my body in any way. Yet I cannot let go of it. I want it. It just gives me a temporary high. It just gives me a temporary high, but a very long, low feeling. That low feeling stays for a very long time. Do I want to keep this low feeling, be in this low feeling and this temporary high? The temporary high is just for a few seconds. Once I've eaten it and I'm filled with it, it's gone. And I can't even have extra also, more than I can eat. Sometimes I feel like vomiting after I have eaten just too much of it. But my mind thinks I can keep on eating. But there's a certain limit to it. And after a point, my body just gives way, and I feel like vomiting, puking. It feels so bad in my body. Think about overeating that stuff, that food, after you've had the last bite and it's there in the stomach. You know the feeling, the very bad gut feeling, the bloated sense that stays for 2 days, 3 days also, or even sometimes for a week. It makes you sick. Sometimes you fall sick. So go to the feeling and ask yourself, do I really need this feeling? Do I want this feeling actually? Definitely not. I release and let go this feeling. The slow feeling in me, the slow feeling in me is there. That is why I attract this food so that I can feel a temporary high. So that I can feel a temporary high. That is why every time I see this food of plateful of this food, I feel like eating just to satiate that low feeling in me. But that is not a solution. That is not a permanent solution. Eating this food is not a permanent solution. This food actually aggravates that low feeling. This food has been aggravating this low feeling in me. Do I want to let this feeling go? Yes, I do want it. I don't want this feeling from this jalebi. Take the name of the food. It is fried, crispy, sugary, fat. I release and let go any need or any want, any thought that makes me attract this food. I release and let go any thought, any feeling that makes me attract this food. I let go completely. I consciously decide to let it all go from my body, mind, and space. This food, this craving for this food, the moment I think of this food, I can feel my heartbeat or any feeling in your body. Just go to that subtle feeling in the body. My chest pounds and the saliva just pours down. Be very aware of what is happening when you think about the food again. And I'm letting go of all these emotions and any thought that attracts me towards this food. Any thought that makes me a slave of this food. I release completely from my body, mind, and space. Release, release, release. Release it completely from every cell in me. Release it from my memory, from my past. And anybody who taught me or told me that sweets are good, you should have sweets. And this particular food, who told me to eat this particular food and this particular taste, I forgive myself and I forgive that person. I forgive myself for wanting that food. That was damaging every cell in me. It was damaging my gut. It was damaging my emotional body, my physical body, my mental body, and my spiritual body. This food, which was damaging my mind, my thinking, my clarity, I release it completely from every cell in me. My mind rules, and the saliva, I can feel it in my mouth the moment I think of it, and I allow it. It's okay. I forgive myself for wanting this food. I release and let go all thoughts, feelings, emotions related to this food. I release consciously this pattern of wanting this sweet. I release it consciously from every cell in me. I release from every cell in me. I consciously decide to break this pattern and move away into healthy and nourishing food. I choose to move into a healthy and nourishing food zone. I choose to be more aware of the energy of that food before I take it to my mouth. Because I love myself so much, I cannot give myself such unaligned and destructive, self-destructive food. I love myself so much that I am aware that I cannot and should not have this food. It damages my gut, my digestion, my chakras, my emotional body, and blocks the happy hormones to be released by the brain. These foods secrete tryptophan. Tryptophan is uh, it's a negative low hormone and blocks the happy hormones to be released by my mind, by my brain. The happy serotonin hormone that my body can actually produce on its own. These foods block these happy hormones and give me a temporary high, making me think that I am very happy eating this food, but it actually takes me down and down and down, very low, into a very low mood, irritation, into something, into a kind of emotion which is very low, which is very depressive, unhappy. And I really don't want this food any longer. I choose to understand every dimension of my wanting this food. I choose to understand every dimension. I choose to have the knowledge of why I have been wanting this food. And now, since I have understood it, I have realized it, and I have broken the pattern of wanting it over and over again, indulging in it, and getting into a low vibration. That's not worth it. This food is not worth me, worth my time and my money. I'm releasing this completely from every cell in me, from my past, present, and future. And I love the feeling of freedom from this. I really love the feeling of freedom now. It feels like my body is breathing. It feels like my body is telling me that it's so happy to be free from this toxic material. The toxins that I have been giving to my body is actually responding to it now as the pattern breaks and I'm out of my mind. Just keep breathing and exhale it through your mouth like this. You are releasing all that wanting thing. What a relief. What a relief from this food. What a relief. And I love the feeling that I love myself so much. And I love to give myself maybe more water to keep myself more hydrated. I love the feeling of keeping myself more hydrated and more nourishing fruits and vegetables, more nourishing, happy salads, more nourishing sprouts that oxygenate my body. And I'm opening myself today to so many nourishing food that helps me raise my vibration. Just visualize some good and happy fruit, a plate of fruit that you have always liked, some fruits that you really love to eat, and bring that plate in your mind and feel the energy in your body now after eating that. Keep tapping, huh? Feel the energy in your body. How does it feel eating that plate of apples, or any food that you've always loved? Maybe a combination of 3, 4 fruits. How does it feel in your body? You can feel the difference between that food item which you picked up and this plate of nourishing fruits and nuts. You really feel the difference in your body. Which is the feeling you want to be more? Which is the feeling you want to be more in? I choose to be in this feeling of this happy plate of fruits. I really love this nourishing plate of fruits, and my mind really recognizes it. And most important, my body is so happily responding to it with all these happy feelings, beautiful, happy feeling, as if I can feel my serotonin getting produced in the body immediately. Happy hormones getting produced with those sweet, sweet, lovely fruits. Guavas, apple, pineapple, jackfruit, whatever. You just love those berries, and it's a very beautiful feeling. It's so refreshing. It feels I feel so refreshed. My body feels so refreshing. My body feels so refreshing. I really love this feeling, and I choose to be in this feeling every single day. And I choose to evoke this feeling every single day. I choose to evoke this feeling every single day. And I love this feeling. Keep tapping and just be in this feeling of having that plate of fruits. Just having those yummy fruits and nourishing to the body, mind, feeling refreshed, strong, hydrated, feeling happy and clarity in mind compared to the foggy mind of after eating all those junk food. Really happy to eat this. And I love the knowledge that is poured on me to make a very clear distinction between what I choose to pick up. I am very clear about what I choose to pick up now. And I love this feeling of freedom. I love this feeling of freedom. I love this feeling of freedom. Breathe in deep and exhale. Now come to that plate of fruit, I come to my jalebis, hot piping jalebis in front of me. You think of the food item you have been thinking, pastry, coke, French fries, jo bhi hai, laddus, chocolates, burgers. Bring them right in front of you and see if the craving has come down. It could come down by 1 degree. It could come down by many degrees. For everyone, it will be different, depending on how long and how strong the energy field is. So think about it and give yourself a number. Is it 10 on 10? Wow, Sindhu gets 2. Smita gets 3. Wow. Smita, from where has it come down? Up to 3? 7 to 3 for
Like,
Anu. Yes.
yeah. So I'm like feeling kind of neutral, but some saliva get no, like some part of it. I mean, I would say still there is some remaining, but yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
I
you
mean, I
will
feel
be,
that saliva is secreting. Yeah.
yeah. So you will be indifferent
Mm.
to that food. Degree of indifference to that food will be different for everyone now. You do this tapping for 2, 3 times again till it comes to
Yeah.
1. Like you're totally, you somebody just passes you by some muh mein bhi khilaya na, you don't want to eat. No, it's okay. Because you love you know the feeling. Why are you leaving this food? Because you know the feeling and the after effects of having this food.
Yeah.
Okay, it comes from knowledge. And you have broken the pattern. So you do this 2, 3 rounds, it will be gone completely. That particular food
But
will be.
I think, yeah, that awareness has more now. That no, the second time when you mention, no, now see what feelings in body. So I think that shift I found that okay, earlier that was only small high, right? And later all the guilt and those feeling. And this time when you say healthy food, imagine and what feeling. So that time
Yes.
I feel like very confident, very good. I mean, all those feelings got in the body.
Yeah.
So I think that shift was there, and yeah,
Yes.
it helped. Yeah.
So we cannot remove one food item or one negative item from our mind unless we break the pattern and unless we provide a new image to the mind. So you have provided this plate full of good fruits, happy fruits, fresh fruits that, and you give the feeling to your body. See, this is the feeling I want. This is the natural feeling of the body. So you will now consciously shift to that plate of fruits rather than to the junk.
Yeah.
Okay, Triveni says, I can say now, no, now feeling little repulsive towards the food, feeling better and strong from inside. Good, good. I'll read more of the chats. Priyanka has come down to 2, Triveni has come down to 2, Anu from 7 to 3. Okay, good, good everyone. Erika from 6 to 3, Jaita from 15 of Luchi to 5. Very good. Desire still there, but craving has reduced. Yes, yes, yes. I can say no now. Okay. Benita says 3. Okay, good. Do you want to go one more round? I think it's okay. It's 7:44. So everyone, Sunday. Okay,
Thank
one
you
more
so
round of fresh fruits. One more round of fresh fruits. We will do one more round of fresh fruits. Okay. This time I want everyone to just free yourself as much. Just one more round and then we will run. Rita, could you understand? You entered a little late. So could you understand why?
Yes,
Yeah, okay, good.
Yes, I could understand.
And so
My craving has gone down. I just can't put a number to it.
Okay, so this time, so when you began, there must have been a very high number. So you know where it is, where you are now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it one round from here again. This food, this particular plate of food, this plate of food, this item, name the item. Name the item. Name the item. Name that item. These jalebis, hot piping jalebis. Oh my God, I can't resist. Oh, I can feel it in my stomach. I can feel it in my chest pounding. Do I want this feeling? No, I don't want this feeling. I'm releasing this feeling, this craving, this excitement in my mind and my body. This excitement, all this excitement, it just eats my calmness. It just sabotages my calmness, my peace. So this is not a peaceful food. I'm releasing it completely from my body, mind, space. This excitement, the moment I see this food, this drooling, the saliva secreting, it just eats on my calmness, my presence, excites my mind, and I don't want this excitement. I release this excitement from my body completely. I may have begun it long back when I was young, maybe 2-3 years. Since then, I have started eating this food. It was there in my house. It would be there in the refrigerator. Whenever I wanted, I would pick it up, not thinking. But every time I ate it, I could feel that bloated feeling in my stomach, and it really damaged my liver, my gut, my digestion. And this affected my physical, mental, emotional. I lost my clarity, and there was a fogginess in my mind all the time after eating such stuff. And I wanted to eat more of such stuff which had this low kind of an energy. And now I understand it very well. I forgive myself, and it's okay. It's okay. I ate it all because I was unconscious, I was not aware. Now I choose to be free from this completely. I do not like this excitement in my body because it's just eating my calmness. And I let it all go, all this excitement in my body, mind. I release completely. This temporary high, this feeling of temporary high, temporary feeling good, momentary pleasure. I release it completely from my chest, from my mouth, from my memory, from my past memories. It's not worth my high vibration now. It's okay. Those days I wanted to feel good and happy, so I picked it. It helped me to be momentarily happy and a long time low feeling. But that's okay. I forgive myself and I love myself and I accept myself even for this. And I love and accept myself even for this. It's okay. I love myself so much and I forgive myself. I let it all go from my memory and I choose a better feeling, a higher feeling that nourishes my body, mind, space, and my soul. I love this plate of fruits, my favorite fruit. It really nourishes me. I really love the feeling of eating this plate of. I'm eating this now and I can feel the difference in my body. Mentally eat the fruits that's there in your plate and I can feel the difference in my body. And I love the feeling. It's not an exciting food. This food doesn't excite me. This food rather nourishes me, hydrates me. I feel so filled, saturated, happy, calm in my body. Now it's a choice for me. Where do I want to be? Do I want to be in that excitement, temporary? Or do I want to be here? This calmness, this happy and joyful serotonin producing food. I really love eating this plate of fruits and berries and sweet guavas. Nourishes my stomach, my cells, my body. They hydrate me. And they're so colorful. Beautiful red, colorful apples. They're so beautiful. Whatever fruit you have on your plate. Be aware of the energy of this food and love it. Love the feeling. I really love this feeling that it gives to my food. That gives to my body. I really love this feeling and I want to evoke it more and I want to evoke this feeling more and I want to have one meal of fruits really someday, and I really want to try this feeling of goodness, overall goodness, feeling so joyful and calm from within. I love this feeling of being so joyful and calm, so hydrated, so peaceful, so happy and so clear in my mind. Breathe in deep, breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. Now check the feeling. Has it come down more? My jellybees have come down really. Don't want it. मेरा जलेबी खत्म. One. Sindhu has one. Okay, good. Everyone. Priyanka says 0. Smita says 1. बहुत बढ़िया. Erika says 1. Anu still in 3. Yes. Very good, everyone. Hasita, I'm craving fruits. Yes. Hasita is craving for fruits now. Jaita, to everyone still in 5. It will come down. It has actually gone down. You think it's actually gone down. Do you need to keep doing this or is the effect permanent? This is permanent. Vinita, this is permanent. But you have to keep checking. If this craving again comes up, we can do EFT. Quickly, EFT, this longing for this food. That means it hasn't gone down. So we quickly EFT it and then again come down. I release this need for this food. Yes, Vinita, this is very effective. So you can try it with all other kinds of food. Sugar craving, tea, coffee, chocolates, one by one. Just keep on cutting down, breaking the patterns. It gives a feeling of joy and freedom, really. Okay, so everyone come to the video if you please agree to show me your faces. We will have a picture. It's photo खींचेंगे. Once more. Monica, hello. Please, Jaita, show us your face. Hasita. Hello, Erika. Good. Okay. Vinita. Namaste, Vinita ji. Hasita, long
Thank
time.
you so much.
Thank you, Triveni. Be there. One sec.
Okay.
Smile, everyone.
Bye.
Plate of fruits.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Master.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.